Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here going to be kind of finishing up the nighttime here, or going through the nighttime there. So we're just going to be out doing some kind of routine filling stuff, trying to obviously get the XP up at this point and see what we can make for progress on that. So we are going to go out and try to run some coal, been moving things along, so we should have a fair amount of stock of coal over there that can be moved. Go. I do know, yeah, we want to cover the HUD stuff on the bottom of the screen there that pops up. You can go into the settings and turn that off, as you see down there. Was asked about that. It is in the settings to turn that off, so if that's something you don't like to have on, you can turn that off. Alright, let's just check and make sure we are good to go. There we go, head that way, we're gonna head that way, we're gonna try to push some coal out. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Flipping wrong switches. Heading in wrong directions. Alright, there we go. Just gonna try to get it moving along down the rail. Do have the night sets are pretty short. We're running like 8-minute nights, 10-hour days or something on this layout. So we will cycle into the daylight here pretty quick, but it's going to get us underway in the night. Running a little something different there. I know one other thing that's been pointed out, like you take it out of custom settings and put on the dynamic weather. That does not save, so you have to go back in and adjust that, obviously, if you want to keep the dynamic weather on. Otherwise, you go back to your custom setting, which for me is clear skies. Don't get a chance to run in the dark a lot, but I mean, obviously you can. I don't intend to do it. That's why I have the really short nights, just because it cycles through, so it gives you the nice setup and sundown looks, but then you run it at night. Although now with the remote camera drops at night, probably much easier. Honestly, have not messed around with that, but something to think about there is you definitely can extend out. Be nice when we get, or if we get the ability at some point to have different light sources, or at least the ability to light docks in some kind of way. Obviously, probably not the easiest thing to stick in there, but would certainly be cool. Not gonna worry about our speed too much. We should be good here. Should have thrown the way car on the end probably there for just to be able to see the tail of the train in the dark. After all, that is why we have one. Wait a minute. Now we're going good. And that one we can go either way. On that side so we can back up, but out that away. First trip out here, we are going to try to move some coal out to the new the gold. What is it? The gold refinery. What is it? I don't know. No, what is it actually called? Probably should totally check that. It's not the stamp. Is it the gold smelter? It is the gold smelter. Somewhere along the line I was thinking that's before that, but it's not. You have the stamp mill is what's in there. You do have to appreciate the sun-up shots in this game. Always looking good. Performance has certainly increased and is running pretty well since the last update as well. So, you know, at this point, I haven't run into anything. At least other than, you know, little things here and there that are like not actually like bugs or breaking in any way, shape, or form. Just simple little things. But nothing major. There we go. That's a nice shot. That was weak. Alright, bring that back up. Stopping this here train pretty quick. Yeah, right. How does this work with the dual drops? I haven't done this one remotely, so this should be interesting. Oh, that's easy. That's cool. Have to say, that is super cool. Alright, let's put the power on. Wonder if we could do that fast enough. We probably don't even need to stop the train. Oh, how much easier has that gotten? Wow, that's insane. That's super cool. Yeah. Oh. No, 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 no. Uh-oh, now how does that work? Let's just get this train stopped so we get this straightened out. Okay. Cool, so you can do like that car and then that would do the back car. That's cool. Nice. We did drop a little bit, but you know, a little spill of coal isn't gonna hurt anybody. We try to load these ones up. We might as well, right? Stick everything. Get it all full, why not? See, so, oh, no. Yeah, that'll go in there. That's pretty cool, actually. Oops. Way easier. You have to admit, the game's gotten so much easier to deal with stuff, especially as a single player. Like, that is super, super convenient. Actually, we'll just back this thing down, and then we will head it out in the direction of our drop. That's so cool. The remote, like, camera thing, that, and the way that it actually functions in the game, I have to give him credit. Like, that is really actually such an improvement. Great execution of it. Haven't had any problems with it either, so, you know, it's just getting used to it on the different drops. I still turn around and drop stuff the old school way a lot of times, like I'll find myself running down the trains just from habit, you know. But so much easier. What a wicked improvement. Really lets you run the trains a lot more than turn around and messing with the loading and unloading. And then too, if you're a person who likes to do it, you know, the old way, you can still do that too, you know. So it isn't like it's hurting you, but it definitely gives you the ability to move a lot faster if you like, which is awesome. I mean, between that and being able to fly around, we really got a lot of great improvements lately that just enable you to play the game at a much faster pace if you choose to, so the game is not, you know, this drag like some, as it was for some people. I know a lot of people like the it takes longer and doing stuff, and all of that is still there for you to do that. So I think it's kind of a winner, the way that they've actually implemented a lot of this stuff. I have to say. New UI, the new menu screens, all that stuff actually looks pretty good. Whoa. Alright, we're going in the right direction there. We're gonna roll with it. We're going on through. Watch out. How much stuff we actually have down here. A little bit of coal. Raw iron. We need the iron down here. Which figures. We do have raw iron up there to get down. We bring in some rails down. We ran some, we ran a lot of beams out here to the coal mine to turn around to get a bunch of that up. Ran rails down here to the coal mine to get that up. We about half filled this thing, something like that, running loads. So you can see all the beams are full. We need more rails to be brought down again, but we did turn around and stock a lot of that stuff up. Getting really close to the tier 7, which is what we need for our next purchases. So we will be trying to get to that is kind of the goal at this point. Or I don't know, we may just finish the layout and not do any of the tier 7 stuff and just call it right in here, so that that's just where it is if people want to play the save file out. Have not totally made that decision yet as of filming it. So the save file, for all intents and purposes, is actually done though. So one way or another, the save file will be posted, you know, to the Discord there if anybody wants it. For sure, that'll be done. I can say that. As far as the track laying goes, or any of the rest of it, we put in a little bit of decor, but not going to turn around and go out nuts with it, because some people are just having a harder time loading stuff if there's a ton of stuff. So while there are some fuel stops and things like that in there, not going to turn around and overdo it with things. Just keep it simple. We're obviously welcome to add things than how they would like or see fit. Alright. Oops. Wrong direction. Didn't want to totally come to a stop either. Thank you very much. Let's see how this is gonna work. Are we unloading? No, because we have to actually be this way. Right? Yeah, why aren't you unloading for me? Let me see. Maybe we're just... It's not this way. It'd be this way, right? Uh-oh. Let's see if we can get this to go like normal, or if we got a bigger problem in here. Alright, maybe I'm just hitting it wrong. I don't know what that was. Let's see if we run into that problem here. No, we're good. Should probably actually make sure that we're getting paid for these. Being that that's the whole point. I mean, I guess that's not the total point of the game, but that's our goal for today. Is to make money and XP, which we're not going to do that if we don't know we're hitting the mark. And it wouldn't be the first time we dropped something that didn't go where it was supposed to. Alright, there we go. It is not paying. Oh wait, why did it drop off that side? What? Alright, stop right there. It is gonna drop out the opposite side. Well, how come the other one did? Whatever. Probably my fault. I am definitely not blaming the game for that one. At all. I am still would consider myself to be no expert with these remote drops. Like I said, most of the time I end up running back along the cars and still dropping them the old way. I'll probably be the last person still manually dropping. Well, that's going to get us going, obviously. We still have a ton more that we can bring over, which should actually push us up. We're getting close. We're 30. Of course, we only got, what, half of that train? Man, that was rough. We got like half the train in there. Which is horrible. Actually, we don't need to do that. What we need to do is that. And go forward. Out of here. See how this is gonna work. Making a little XP, causing a ruckus, making a mess. All good. Same stuff. Half me, half this. Let's go. Not even. I absolutely do not blame the game for dumping any of that stuff. That's all on me. Misusing the tools doesn't make it the game's problem. That's a me problem. I freely admit I still run along the train a heck of a lot more than I need to. I still generally, if I'm not, not making videos, to be honest, I still run along the train and flip switches a lot of times because just play at that pace. Don't play at a super fast pace. Also, run a multiplayer. Totally different animal, and you don't end up doing this stuff anyway. You don't need the remote camera when you're playing multiplayer. So just depends on how much you use it. I still make a mess with it sometimes. Absolutely love the features, though. Don't get it wrong. I do think it makes running single player so much more enjoyable and fun to not have to run back and forth along the train a million times. The one thing I would like to see at some point is that we can disconnect the couplers along the train without having to necessarily run back all the time. That would be a super cool thing. It's nice you can hook up to it, but it'd be nice if you could unhook from it. To be real, it would make, flying cars a lot easier. Definitely be able to feed them. It's the easiest possible way for us to get back to the rack and go with this coal delivery. See if we can get a better delivery in here where I'm not more focused on the fact that it's nighttime and running remote cameras. Alright, we'll just bring this to a chill. To a red. Oh wow, that thing slammed on the brakes quick. Wasn't quite expecting that. Alright, we're just gonna run it. We're gonna run it however it works, is what we're gonna do. Coming back. Let's go. We don't need to take this too crazy fast, but we shouldn't need to chill out all that much either. This track just works. It's through the dark forest, or at least as dark a forest as we're gonna get on this layout. This part of the woods is thick. This is what I say. This would be awesome to see on like Pine Valley if they just went through with these pines and redid all of the kind of the original plain pine with those mixed pines. I don't know. I just think it'd make Pine Valley look a lot better. Whatever, we should have loaded this thing on the way back with the remote camera, doesn't matter. Again, I still do apologize. I played the old way. Just years of habit at this point. So, trying to get a hold of the new tools and not just be stuck in the old way, I guess, is what I'm working on, to be real. It does make it so much more convenient. Let's just see if we can do it really bad. Okay, got it. Oh, no. We're just gonna go with it. Probably mess up more by. Nope. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, that worked. And even, you know, for me, I look at it like, honestly, if you spill a little bit of coal here or there, who really cares? Doesn't really make a difference. They obviously would have spilled a little bit of coal here and there. I mean, they'd have somebody out there with a shovel cleaning it up, no doubt, but they probably would spill a little bit of coal here and there from time to time. Ooh, let's not get this over 20 for sure. Try to get the camera around there so we're not busting through every tree in the world. Probably get the lights switched off here shortly on our next little run here. Alright, we will be crossing here and braking. This not bad. The nice thing here is you can feed the coal loads without having to do much. And now granted, we do not have a ton of gold ore, so it isn't like we need this big huge pile of coal out there. This is really more about we're just trying to push the XP along. You know, because really my next goal would be getting the tier 7 car to turn around and move the gold further, to push the gold out here. You know, once you get even a little bit of gold, you know, especially like the last stages of the gold pay, just boatloads. Makes everything nice and easy as far as getting the money. XP, I still think anything you run that uses the tools, which, there you go. We do have 30 crates of tools over there, which I was going to go try to find a home for it, move down the chain. That might get us pretty close too. Looking at trying to pick up one of those gold cars. But then, like I said, I also know that the layout is done, so the layout will be out. And so then whether I'm going to move on to lay a next track or what, you know, we do know in the future that we have in the, you know, not crazy too distant future, I would assume that the new map is coming. So not exactly sure where to start with things there. Still no set word for a date with, you know, release, console release or the map release. That's all yet to be set, at least from what I know. So we'll just have to see. Alright, let's see. Take this chill, not go nuts. We're not that far away. And I'll actually try to drop it right this time. See, I thought, yeah, go look at it, but we are going to slow the thing down. Try not to stop it though. That's fine. If we lose a couple off the back of the little cars, I wouldn't even care. Roll! Nope. This is where it would be nice just to have a light. So we could stick down here. There we go. This is not so bad. I can handle that. We haven't lost a ton on this load. This load doing its thing. That's better. It's not too far to go, and even if, you know, I don't mind refilling the coal at this point either. We just need some progress in the way of XP, which make it a little bit, obviously, getting really close to the 35,000 mark in the 7, so I think probably try to work on pushing it there, but as I said, for all intents and purposes, that is the save file. So if you are going to be looking for the save file, I know I did have a couple people ask when that was going to be. Try to get it out by last week. Didn't quite work out time-wise, but got it in there now, so it will be done and out. I think we're going to call that one a win for today. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.